If you are new here, hi, I am Aisha. Today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial video on this look that I am wearing right now. This is going to be the glam makeup look tutorial, but for beginners. I tried my best to use products that you can easily get, and also I tried to use at least 50% drugstore. I think most of this stuff you can find it at the drugstore, you can afford, although I did use some high-end products. But still, yeah, anyways, the point is this is for the beginners. I made it as simple as I possibly can. So this is the result. If you're interested to know how I got this look right here, then please keep on watching. Okay, so first of all, you gotta moisturize your face. I've already moisturized my face. You can use whatever moisturizer that you want, and then you will want to prime your face. Okay, so the use of a primer is not only to make your makeup last longer, but it's also so that your foundation will sit on nicely because it smoothes out your skin. I'm using this primer from NARS. Alright, once you have that done, as you can see, I have some blemishes over here, giant pimple over here. So we are going to color correct this blemishes. Yeah, so I'm using this one from Catrice. Redness over here, you wanna fix it with green. This is a scar. So the scars, the grayish area, you wanna fix it with red. And then after that, I'm gonna go straight on to the foundation. The foundation that I will be using today is this NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. This is the new one from NARS. I've been loving using this a lot. It's just like their Sheer Glow foundation, which is my favorite, except for this one has much more coverage. It is suggested that you use this foundation with fingers. Usually I don't use my fingers to put on my foundation, but for this, I'm just gonna use my fingers. This is in the shade Punjab, by the way. So this is how my face done. It's actually not bad using your fingers, but I really hate to use my fingers to put on my foundation. So on the other side, I'm just gonna use my beauty blender. So I think it's definitely faster to use the beauty blender, but it kind of takes away the coverage of the foundation a little bit, because I think the beauty blender actually absorbs a little bit of the product as compared if you use your finger. Using the beauty blender, you get a really nice finish though. So I still like to use my beauty blender. Okay, done. That is basically about one pump and a little bit, and it already covers my whole face. That's already enough for me. But if you want to go for a second layer, then you can go ahead. I'm gonna take a concealer and cover up my... Yeah, so for that, I'll be using the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer in the shade Custard. I have been loving this concealer. And then I'm gonna move on to the eyebrows. Today I'll be using the IT Cosmetics Brow Power. I don't have any like special tips when it comes to brows, because I think everyone's brows are different. So you gotta find what tricks actually works on you, and it's all about practice as well. So if like first time you buat and you rasa macam your kening jadi macam sinchan ke ataupun too thin or anything like that, it's okay, you can just padam. It's just brows, you can just padam and buat balik. My natural brows dah memang quite shapely, not a perfect shape lah, but you know, I have like a pretty good shape of eyebrow dah. Okay lah, not that hard for me to draw it out. I am not that satisfied, especially with this brow, but it's perfectly fine. That's the function of concealing. So that's why I'm gonna start to conceal the brows so that you can get brows on fleek. And then of course you just blend it out. Usually I go to the eyes, but I think for beginners level, we can do our face first, just settle our face first. So I am going to highlight and conceal my under eyes and the high points of my face using a concealer, liquid concealer, and today I'm using this one from Catrice. It's the liquid camouflage concealer. Concealer ni is really good because it has a really high coverage, so a little really goes a long way. To set that concealer, I'm gonna use the Silkygirl No-sebum mineral powder. This is for beginners, so we're not gonna bake. I'm just gonna set the concealer so that it won't budge. Okay, so once you have that done, for contour and blush and highlight, I'm gonna use this palette from Rimmel. I'm gonna start with contour first. Obviously, I'm gonna take the contour shade here. Make sure you don't bring down your contour bawah sangat. You want your cheeks to be lifted and not macam saggy ke bawah. Okay, when you contour your hidung, for me, I suka start from bawah and then atas. I want it to be like kecil di bawah. On top is like lebar sikit and it kind of blends into my eyebrows. Start from bawah dulu. To kind of lift my nose and also shorten it, I do this kat bawah ni, gelapkan yang bawah. But you know, maybe you might want to skip this step because it all depends on the shape of your nose as well. And then you blend it out. And I'm gonna move on to blusher. Blusher, of course, I also still gonna use this one right here and apply this on the apples of your cheeks, right above the contour. Okay, I like to put a little bit on my chin as well. I rasa macam it kind of just brings the blusher look together. For highlight, I'm going to use this one also right here. And then you take a smaller brush for your nose. Okay, so now we go to the eyes. I'm gonna prime my eyes, but my eyeshadow primer is not here, so I'm just gonna use the concealer. You also can use your concealer to do this, just to have like a blank base for you to start your eyeshadow. For eyeshadow, I tak nak guna a lot of color sangat because this is for beginners. I'm gonna use these ones. These are single eyeshadows from Mina. I'm gonna use this brick red color first. I actually wanted to try to use a drugstore punya eyeshadow, but none really up to my standards, to be honest. Anyways, if you have not heard of Mina, Mina is a brand from Spain. And bagi I, barang dia orang affordable ke? Mostly, I think 90% of their stuff is less than 100. I think eyeshadow ni dalam 39 or 40 ringgit macam tu lah. So, I just put this brick color right on my eyelids. And then you just want to use this color until underneath of your eyebrows. This will be your transition shade. This will also be your crease shade. I'm gonna take this one, also single eyeshadow, but this one metallic from Mina. I'm just gonna use my finger. When it comes to shimmer colors, I memang suka use my fingers because I feel like I get the best color payoff. So apply this on your mobile eyelids. Start from the front and then towards the center, and bawa je lah sampai ke belakang, dalang tu. You can stop until here, but this is a glam makeup tutorial, so kena lah glam sikit. For me, I like to always use a little bit of glitter, so today I'm gonna use this Cyber Color Cushion Aurora Eye Pot. It's just like macam ni. It's not exactly glitter, but it is a very shimmery kind of pigment. So I'm gonna put this where I put the shimmer color before. Okay, now I'm gonna smoke out my lower lashes with this brick red color balik. lashes. Okay, and then you just put on your mascara. I'm using the Catrice Lash Dresser Comb Mascara. I like this mascara because the wand is like super slim. Very easy for me to use, especially for the lower lashes. For you guys who are really noobs at drawing out winged eyeliners, this will help you. This is an eyeliner, the Perfect 10 eyeliner. So you have one side like a regular marker eyeliner, and the other side is a stamp. You guys can see that? So it's a stamp. So this makes it so easy for you to draw your eyeliner. So there, I just stamped it on. And jadi dah. So all you have to do is just fill it in yourself. So this way your eyeliner will always be even. So if you guys are wondering where to get this, you can, I'll leave the link down below. Next, I am going to put on some false lashes. If you're not comfortable with wearing false lashes, don't worry, you can always skip this step. I'm just gonna put a little bit of this. The key to getting this right is that you have to wait it out. Wait for it to dry a little bit until it's tacky, then only you put it on. Because if it's not dry enough and you put it on, it's just gonna move around. Okay, I've put on one side. I'm gonna try to put the other one. I suck at this, although I do this all the time. This is like the worst part of putting on makeup. But I still do it anyways because it makes such a big difference to your makeup look. To make my eyes look bigger, I'm gonna use this Wardah Eyeliner Pencil in white and just run this over my waterline. I'm gonna take the small brush and a highlight, and I'm gonna highlight the inner corners of my eyes. So doing the simple steps, even though sometimes you don't even know what you're doing, you actually look like you know what you're doing. The brow bones, and then also my cupid's bow, and then we can go straight on to lipstick. I'm using Wardah Matte Lip Cream in CU Latte. This is one of my favorites ever. Just to make it more natural looking, so I'm taking this red lipstick from the Gigi Hadid X Maybelline collection. You can use any red lipstick that you have and just dot it like that. I don't know, I just feel like when I do this, it looks like I'm not wearing too much makeup. And then spray on some fixing spray. This one is the one from Maybelline. So this is the final look. This is the finished look. I did all this in less than an hour. I think about 45 minutes, 50 minutes. Which I know to some of you guys is like an incredibly, ridiculously long time. But for me, I usually do my makeup sometimes up to 2 hours if I go full on glam. So this is actually quite a reasonable amount of time, at least for me. And yeah, it's not that difficult, right? You kind of get the whole full glam look. I try my best not to use too many products as well. I think I didn't use too much products. I hope this is something that you can recreate and it really helps you to get your glam without having to do too much complicated things. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you've enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, as always, you can click on the subscribe button below. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys on my next video, inshallah.